Today's the day, y'all, that I make my first ever quilt. So first, I started out by just laying out my pieces the way I wanted to. I'm obsessed with this fabric. And then I just took it to my sewing machine and I literally just started. I started by just sewing the individual squares in each row. This was a little bit harder than you think it would be to keep it like even. And then I started making a row, and that was my first row done, and I had to do the entire quilt, which is a little bit daunting, but you know, I just got started and I did it, and it only took me about probably 3 hours to do the whole thing. So then I started connecting the rows, and I had to make sure all my seams were opposite from each other. So like one side had them all going left and the other side had them all going right. And then I clipped them and took them to my machine. And then I had 2 rows sewn together. And this is when it started to look like a quilt. So I had 4 sections of 2 and 1 section of 3 because I had an uneven number of rows for some reason. And then I just started sewing the giant rows together and it all came together. I was so excited. I definitely have a lot more work to do. This is just the top part, but come back for part 2 if you want to see the rest. And I'm so excited to see how this turns out. I was so proud of myself. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. And it was so fun.